Before you start reading, a couple important things that are going to be mentioned in chapters 1 and 2. The first are the two rival gangs. Okay, so the book is centered around these two gangs. The first is the Socias, or the Socials. They're the rich kids. Okay, the second group are the Greasers. They are the poor kids from the east side. The book is going to talk more about the Greasers because Ponyboy, one of that gang or group, is the narrator. Okay, he's the one telling the story. Ponyboy has two brothers, Soda Pop and Danny, and they are kind of like the focus, right? There's some other characters that you'll meet in chapters 1 and 2. Steve Two-Bit Matthews, he goes by Two-Bit, Dallas or Dally, and Johnny, right? They are the main gang, the Greasers. So as you're reading, pay attention to who is who and kind of what their personality is like. Some vocabulary, they talk about getting jumped, meaning like to be attacked, right? An editorial is a newspaper article that someone is sharing their opinion. So they're not trying to be factual, but just give an opinion. An asset, something valuable, something helpful. Tuft, in the book, it talks about his tufts of hair. It's like small bunches. Okay. The nape is the back of your neck. He also talks about how the Socias get all the breaks, meaning that they have all the benefits. If something bad happens, they're more likely to get away with it, right? So the Socias, from his point of view, have it good, right? They have all the breaks. Another word is incredulous. They can't believe something, it's just so unbelievable. To bicker is to argue, and to clobber is to hit someone really hard. So maybe you got jumped and they clobbered you, okay? The last thing I want to talk about is a few references. So in the very beginning, Ponyboy is going to reference Paul Newman. There's a picture of what he looks like. Okay, he's an actor. Later, they're going to talk about a lynx. Okay, it's a type of cat. Here's the picture of one. And the last person they're going to reference is Will Rogers. Okay, there's also a picture of him, so you can kind of get an idea of what that would look like. These are all characters from the time period of this book. Last thing to remember, as you're reading, look for foreshadowing. Okay, there's quite a few examples of foreshadowing in the book, especially in the first couple chapters, so pay attention for those.